your CBCs are clotting because you're not drawing them correctly, not because the lab is taking too long.
Yes, for better content, go check out Ray NICU RN. She's got some really good information on NICU care. Now let's talk about hemolysis. When it comes to drawing lab, a lot of what we're doing is partially cavitation, mostly barotrauma. When we take the blood out of a hemostatic environment, we are decreasing that negative pressure, sustaining that negative pressure at atmosphere. Not too terrible, but the blood will continually hemolyze if that additive is not working, or if you've underfilled or overfilled that tube. Now, if you're using a vacutainer tube, just know that if you partially fill that vial, it's going to continue to expose the blood to that negative pressure, that partial negative pressure. And with that negative pressure, while it's sustained, it's going to cause a hemolysis. So you want to either fill it up, pop the top, and then try to fill it up to that line. And if you can't, then you want to send that blood to lab as soon as possible before the imbalance of the preservative in the blood causes hemolysis. Now, when you're drawing with the syringe, it doesn't matter how long it takes. In a sense, it shouldn't take you 5 hours. Of course, you're not going to sit there for 5 hours. Of course, you're not going to sit there for 20 minutes. You may sit there for 10, 15. It depends on how slow that blood comes out. It's not about the time that it takes you to draw blood. It's about the time exposed or prolonged exposure to negative pressure. So when you're pulling on that syringe and you're holding that negative pressure for too long because it's taking so long, that's what's going to cause hemolysis. So what you want to do is a pull, pause technique. You want to pull, get a little bit in, and you'll notice that it just stopped giving you blood, then pause. The reason why the pause is so important is because the pull that we are enforcing is causing that vein to collapse because we've decompressed it by sucking out the blood in that area so quickly that it creates a valve, and that valve stays closed because we're holding that negative pressure. So either pull ever so gently, not to overcome the repressurization of the vein with the blood at the tip of that needle, or pull, pause, giving that vein time to fill back up with the blood. It's about negative pressure. It's about the decrease in pressure. Good luck.